And welcome back to the baseline here on Memorial Day weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your Monday. Uh, Here on September 1st, we are a month away from the postseason. It's insane of how fast this 2025 season has gone by. But yeah, we are a month away from October. A lot of stuff has happened since last week. I think I said last week, I think the NL West is the division where we should all watch out for. Um, AL West and NL and AL East, um, especially the AL East, has become a three-team race. The Blue Jays, who I want to say they were like at least 6 games, have now uh, dropped their lead to 2.5 for both Boston and the Yankees. The Yankees have won, uh, well, they did win 7 in a row or 6 in a row. They've lost the final game to the Chicago White Sox. Um, but they have a tough schedule coming up. Starting tomorrow, they have, let's see here, 3, 6, 9, 12 game span where they face Houston, Toronto, Detroit, and Boston. And then they finished this season pretty good with Minnesota, Baltimore, White Sox again, and Baltimore. Um, I mean, you gotta try to take 2 out of 3 for both of those series, but both Houston and Toronto gave you a hard time, especially Toronto. I didn't beat Toronto uh, at all this year. Uh, it's like I think there was like 1 game or 2 games they won. Boston won like 8 in a row against the Yankees, and well, Detroit is Detroit. Um, I don't know. Did they play Detroit at all this year? Yes, they did, and they lost 2 out of 3. Uh, so and if it's Scooble pitching on the mound, you'll forget about it. With the Red Sox, though, I think they got the easiest schedule out of the three because they play Cleveland. A 3 game series started today with Cleveland. They won 6-4. Then they play Arizona and Oakland. I mean, not really great teams. I mean, Arizona will fight back, but they're not really a threat. They play New York. They also play Oakland and Tampa. And this is why I don't know, I say the Yankees got to take at least 2 out of 3 because the Red Sox end with a 3 game series with in Toronto and then finish off with Detroit. I mean, if the Yankees are in third place and it ends up bringing Red Sox Toronto for first place, I think the Yankees are screwed. I mean, I think they'll end up being a wild card team because I don't think anyone's even close to catching these guys. Um, Texas, but who are 2.5 games out, but I mean, they're up and down. Um, they come here and there. So, I mean, I think they will, but then the problem, if you're a Red Sox and a Yankee fan, Toronto holds the series tiebreaker, which if Yankees tie with uh tie with Toronto, Toronto wins the division. Same thing with Boston. Toronto will win the division. So it's kind of kind of really hard for right there. I mean, either way, I think the team, unless you want obviously root for your team, but you also don't want that tie, which will probably be likely because Toronto is good. They've actually struggled last couple games. Jeff Hoffman's blown a lot of saves recent day. That bullpen's not that good. The hitting is phenomenal, so is the pitching. But yeah, the hitting not that well. Uh so I mean that's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna come down to the wire. Those three teams are good, definitely gonna be in it. All three teams are playing phenomenal. So we'll have to see, especially for the Red Sox. I think Aroldis Chapman's on a weird streak of like 48 batters faced before giving and not giving up a hit. Something crazy like that. So he's doing really well. And then you go to the AL West. Seattle's really struggling. Especially like Cal Riley. I know he's struggling a lot recently. Ever since he actually hit the 50 home run mark. First time a switch hitter has done that since, believe it or not, Mickey Mouse, which is crazy to think about. Has a chance to tie him with the most home runs if he hits four more in a single season. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting. But Houston, they're Houston. They got their guys back. McCullers is coming in. Yeah, he's up and down, but he's also had a really good start last time. Correa is doing well at third base, which I never thought I would see that. So it's gonna be interesting with those two divisions, and obviously we know about the NL West. I don't have to really go over that um, because both Dodgers and Padres are very, very dominant. But it's gonna be interesting to see how everything plays off with this whole um, each division. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Um, like I said, I mentioned Cal Riley hit his 50th home run. Judge is hitting home runs again. I'm not really gonna get into the MVP race because I know people's honest opinions on that. I have mine, um, but we'll see how that goes. Um, Carl Schwarber has been on a tear. He had four home runs, I believe, on Friday. Um, no, Thursday against the Braves. Um, it's insane of what he's doing. I think he should be MVP. A lot of people are saying no because of Otani and what Otani's done. Look, I get it. These two guys, him and Judge, are the biggest faces of baseball. But we also had the same thing with Miguel Cabrera back in the day. Miguel Cabrera was always the favorite to win the MVP until he wasn't, and Mike Trout came along. It Same thing with Ryan Braun and Buster Posey won in 2012, I believe. But it was the last catcher to win an MVP. It can happen. I think Schwarber should win the MVP. This is the highest he's had in his career in home runs and in RBIs. He's playing phenomenal. The team does great when he actually does hit for home runs. Yes, he's not a fielding position. Tiny's a pitcher. I get it, but most of the time, actually most of this year, though Tiny was just a DH. Is it kind of the same thing with Judge? Is he's a DH? Do we know if he's going to get back on the field? I don't know. But also, Cal Riley is more valuable. I don't care about OPS. I don't care about that. But this was also with Altuve. Altuve won in 2017. And what people are saying, oh, it's ridiculous that home runs and RBIs are, um, don't matter over a batting average. Well, where are we now? Cal Riley has the most home runs. Cal Riley has the most RBIs. Aaron Judge has the batting average. So, I mean, I'm going to take Cal Riley if I had a vote. You guys might have a different vote. It's fine. There's nothing wrong. Everyone has their own opinion. But I think Cal Riley, who has deserves it as well. Um, well, there's one more. Oh, Chapman, um, signing an extension. It's supposed to be for 2026, but I think it'll also for an option for 2027. I think it's just be with Boston until he retires. He's pitching very, very well. Like I mentioned, hasn't allowed a hit in like against 46 batters faced. Um, so playing very well. Found a home. He's comfortable. He's still throwing 100. He's like 37 years old. So, you know, good for him. I'm happy for him. Boston has a closer, which they haven't had in a very, very long time. And now they do. Um, yeah, so quick one today. As I said, nothing really happened. We'll come back next Monday and get stuff going. Leave me your comments and see how, like to hear your voice. And also don't forget to join me, Craig, and Al, um, either this Friday or next Friday coming up, where we're doing the top 10 greatest baseball movies of all time. That should be a lot of fun. And for that, I will see you all in the next one.